welcome to my reading vlog for The Cruel Prince. I have had this on my TBR for so long. So today I'm going to finally be reading it, and then I'm also going to be reading the other two in the series when I go out and buy them. This video contains spoilers for The Cruel Prince and then also the rest of the series. I put my bookmark in last night and I saw that there's a map. There's a map. I'm actually so excited. Like, look at that. I love a map. I don't know what any of this means. Palace of Elfame. Oh, I forgot they're fairies. I was like, I don't see no palace. They're in the bush. What? Book 1? Wait, I'm so confused. Is this a fairy tale? Guys, no one told me it was this pretty inside. Okay, let's start. Let's start reading The Cruel Prince. I'm actually so excited. It's in third person. Do not think that that's a bad thing. I know I say sometimes I'm like, third person? That's for romance books. I can 100% do fantasy series in third person. I'm kind of here for it. They're all fatherless. Oh my god, they're motherless and fatherless. Oh my god, I'm literally 5 pages in and they don't have parents anymore. Okay, I know how I just said about the fact that I don't mind that it's in third person, but chapter 2 says I sit on a cushion and I freaked out. Can't lie, I'm happy. I am happy. Here's what I know to be expecting in this. I know that it's more fantasy than romance. I know romance is like the subplot, and I also know that he has a tail. And I know that we're not supposed to judge him for it, okay? We're not supposed to, oh well, I might, but we're not supposed to. And if I do, it's all from love and respect, okay? I respect The Cruel Prince. It's a couple days later. I'm reading The Cruel Prince. Also, do you like my bookmark? I made it myself. Isn't it cute? It's a little flower with some beads. Hey, why is there a screw in my book? Wait, why is there like a little fairy screw in my book? Guys, there's a little minuscule screw that looks like a little fairy screw. Guys, why is there a screw in my book? Has that been in there the whole time? Oh, it's from the camera. Shoot. Okay, Locke's the guy that winked at her when he like, I don't know if he helped that guy up with the wings. The guy that like Carden like broke his wings. But then also, wasn't he the one who was holding Taryn, who like pushed her in the water? Like, was that also not Locke? And now here he is being like, are you alright? Like, I actually just don't trust this man. I feel like, yeah, he can be nice at some points, but then also like, I feel like he's still doing whatever Carden asks. He's still afraid of Carden himself. So I don't know if I fully trust him. So Locke just said, he was like, it's funny how you get under his skin. No, for real though. It is a little funny because Carden, he's in love with her. He's thinking about her 24/7. He looks for her in the classroom just to glare or smirk at her. Like, he's thinking about her all the time. I'd say he's obsessed. Oh my god, why? Wait, he's in love? Wait, he's obsessed. I need to go to work. Let me just read this part. I kind of like Locke too. And I feel like Locke likes her. I mean, he does. I'm back from work. It's the same day. So I'm on page 114. I'll keep you updated with what I get up to tonight. Also, guys, can someone tell me if they're small or not? Like, they're writing on toads, but the toads are giant? Like, you can have a giant toad and you can have a giant toad. I don't know what came out first, this or Shatter Me, but what is up with men with scars on their back? Shatter Me, scars on his back, okay? Fourth Wing, scars on his back. Twisted Games, Reese Larson, scars on his back. And now, The Cruel Prince, Prince Carden, guess what? Faded scars on his back. What is going on with that? Also, this book, my book is really stiff. Like, it's just stiff. Locke is slay and all, but I know he's just like, he's the Adam, you know? Like, he's the Dane. He's the first guy. He's not the forever guy. Like, Locke, you're really kind for now, okay? This whole thing could be a fake, and he could be a liar. He could just be an inside eye, you know? But, yeah, he's giving the first boy you meet. So sorry, Locke. It's just not gonna be you. It was never gonna be you. Oh my god, he tried to lean in for a little kissy kissy. Hey, I'm not mad about it. I know when you go into these things, you don't fall for the first guy. You don't do that. But like, sometimes it's fun. Sometimes when you're like so aware now of like, you don't fall for the first guy, it's fun when the first guy comes along and just be like, this is cute, but it ain't hot. Do I know the man that Taryn is secretly seeing? She said that she's not gonna tell Jude yet. Jude is thinking like, oh, please do not be Carden. But then Taryn just said, I think you would like him. So now I'm like, is it Locke? Because if it's Locke, that is so weird. Not like weird, no, that's a little weird because he's been flirting with her. Like with Jude. What did I tell you? Did I not say he was obsessed? It's giving Julia in the asylum. If this dress thing is a secret like foreshadowing for the boy being Carden, that's gonna be crazy. Cause like there Jude is holding up this fabric and then Taryn's like, I want that one. And then I don't know if it was Oriana, she was like, your sister found it first. Or is it foreshadowing for Locke? Because here Locke is trying to kiss her hand and kiss her in the barn. Good morning, good morning, good morning. That's the biggest lie I told, guys. It's actually like, it's like 5:30 in the afternoon. Do you like my bookmark? Jude has been a busy gal. She's got like multiple things going on. Not only does she have school, she's got training with her father, her fake father, Maddox. And then she's also training and spying for Prince Dane. But she's training with the Toad. Is that his name? The Roach, sorry. The Roach, the Bomb, and the Ghost. Not the Toad. So she's doing all that, and then plus she is getting herself like immune, or would you call it immune? Or used to poisons. She's got a little boyfriend on the side. She's seeing Locke. Like, he's been actively kissing her on the walks home. And then he's been hanging out with her at lunch. And then what? Who said what? Oh, I can't say this name. Nikaisa? She said, Carden won't forgive you for what you're doing with her. Whoa. Either he's playing her like a violin, or Carden likes Jude, we know that. So yeah, that's where we're starting today, and I'll let you know where we finish at by the end of the day. There must be a half child out here somewhere, and not half as in half fairy, half human. Half High King, half Locke. The fantasy jibber jabber is jibber jabbering, and it's getting in there, but it's also going out. I don't trust Locke right now. I don't know, he's kind of unsettling me. Something about him, it switched for me, and I was just like, you know what? I'm a little bit unsettled. The way that he's kissing her, I don't know. Maybe it's that. Maybe that, I don't know if it's like when men think they can take something with so much ease. That's what it is. Like, he makes her seem so easy to get. And I think that's what I don't like about him. I don't trust Locke. Respectfully, do not trust Locke. Do you see the flop factor on that? Like here. Okay, now here. I could literally knock out Valerian with this. Is Valerian gonna die? Anyway, that is all. This is where I am at the start of the day. I have not read anything yet, but I am on my way to the bookstore to pick up The Wicked King and The Queen of Nothing. So let's go. Okay, this one's lifted up, so it's not that. So maybe this one is the one, because this one's got a little dent on there, and that's just not okay. And then, oh, they're so much floppier. Sorry. I'm really liking it, and if like it is picking up, there isn't as much romance, especially with like Carden, but I don't mind that. I do love a slow burn, and I also am liking the build up, and just like it's getting to know their relationship. So I'm thinking more in the other two is gonna go more into their relationship and like more about them. And then also I want to see more of the ghost, the toad. No, it's not the toad, the roach. So sorry, why do I keep on going to call him the toad? The ghost, the toad, oh my god, the ghost, the roach, and the bomb. I want to see more of them. Taryn, girl, I do like her. I think she's trying to stay out of it, but also what is up with this, my secret boyfriend? Let's go back to reading. Valerian is here on her balcony. She was expecting Ghost, and when she said I was expecting Ghost, but then I was like, oh, Carden? No, it's never Carden. It is never Carden. It's Valerian. Oh my god, he for real just cursed her. That would freak me out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I haven't even read it properly, but Carden's about to swoop in for this dance. Is he about to dance with Jude? Are they about to dance right now? Also, like, Locke, why are you being so weird? I never liked you. I never trusted you. I always said there was something weird about him. Locke's just speaking real weird. Why is he speaking so weird? Why is he saying, would you forswear a promise for me? Like, I guess it depends. Like, do you love me enough to give me up? And then he said, like, I mean, if I hurt you. Is this because of Taryn? Like, what is going on? Why is he speaking so weird? I never liked him. I never trusted him. He's weird. I wish I filmed my reaction for me finding out that Taryn and Locke is a thing, but did I not low-key say, like, I kind of already knew. How can you do that to your sister, your twin sister? And then also to say to her, oh, I think you'd like him. Well, no shit. Rah, nah, really? You'd think she'd like her own boyfriend? Bro, what? Did Maddox just kill Dane? Did Maddox just kill Dane? I'm so confused. No, he's gonna be the Wicked King, but what if Prince Carden ends up being the king? What if something happens? This is so bad right now. Is Carden the only other member in their whole family? Did, like, their whole family just get killed right now? This is insane. Book 2? What do you mean book 2? Did it say book 1 the first time? What? Book 1? It said book 1? When? I didn't even realize that. It is 1 AM and I've got this much left. I actually love reading in the rain. This is so fun. Bro, I'm actually baffled with Locke right now. But the fact that Taryn, how is she letting Locke do this? How does she still want to be with Locke after he did that to her and her sister? Locke said if I could endure it, it would be a test of love. Oh my god, can he be that naive? Who is Oak's father? How old is Oak? Is he 7 years old? Is Prince Dane the father? Like, I'm so confused. Oh my god, I'm on chapter 25 and Carden just said to Jude, what did he say? He said, most of all, I hate you because I think of you often. It's disgusting. I can't stop. The enemies are turning to lovers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did she just kiss him? Got a little bit left and I'm just like, will it be ending at the banquet? The thing is, do we think now that Oak's going to become the High King? Or do we think that Balakin is going to become the High King? What if it's not Oak and what if it's not Balakin who becomes the king? What if somehow Carden becomes the king as well? Oh, this is so strange. I do not know. I'm so confused. Oh my god. Wait. Carden just said phase 4. And then she said, Carden says, as if believing we're still on the same side, something like that. Did they tell Oak to crown Carden, and then Carden's under, and Carden is under Jude's command for a year? So she will be in control. Wait, that's it. Wait, that is it. Because what? Oak just gets sent off to the human world for like 7 years, and then what's gonna happen for the further books? It's called the Wicked King, and it's gonna be called the Queen of Nothing. Carden is gonna be the king. This is insane. Girl, she lied to him. Oh my god, she just did that to him. Carden is now crowned king. Guys, that's kind of mean. I feel so bad for him. But he was cruel. He's gonna be a drunk king. He's gonna be wicked and drunk. So I finished The Cruel Prince. Let's talk about some final thoughts for it. I actually did feel, you know how it's got so book 1 and then book 2? I absolutely did feel the difference. Like as soon as it went into book 2, things just like full on escalated. I guess it was escalating at the end of book 1 with the coronation and like how everything played out with the whole, yeah, with how everything played out. But I definitely did feel like book 2 like kicked off and I was fully invested in that part, I guess because they had their own like found family moment. Family, would you call it that? I don't know. Like I said going into it, I did know that I was expecting little romance, and then there was something else. The fact that there was the tail, I wasn't that thrown off by the tail. Yeah, some of the misdirects, I don't know if I guessed most of them. I can't remember what I guessed and what I didn't. Like I did think that the boy was still alive. Locke's mother's son was still alive. I did guess that it was Oak like right near when she was finding out as well. I guess that's kind of the setup. And then also, yeah, with the fact that she was crowning Carden king, I was wondering how it was going to play out, because I felt like it was either going to be Balakin still, but then Balakin would just like execute them all, or it was going to be Oak. And I was like, I don't understand how the rest of like the other two would work if Oak is the king but he's not there. I was thinking if Oak was going to be the king, I was thinking what would stop Maddox from going after Oak and then going after everyone. So that's why I was like, I didn't understand the plan. Like who's gonna stop Maddox, because he so easily went after her parents. But since Carden is the king, like Maddox can't really do anything because really Jude is in power. Oh my god, this makes it so interesting. Like this sets it up so well for the rest of the series right now. I'm hoping for this one for more romance. Their dynamic is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. I think the second half was like 4 or 5 stars. I think the first half was like 3.5 stars. 3.75 stars for the first half. Oh, and so many characters that I did not like. But that was kind of fun. Not that that was a bad thing at all. That was definitely not a bad thing that I didn't like the characters. That just makes it fun. That just makes it interesting. Okay, let's go start The Wicked King. Hey, it's the next day. I did get my nails done. I have not started The Wicked King yet. And also I put my bookmark in my book, ready to start. And there's a few things different with the map, so that is slay. I'm 50 pages in to The Wicked King, and I'm loving it so far. It's starting off strong. Like so many things are happening and I can already see the direction of where I think this book is going. I also wrote down a few things on my phone of like what I think is gonna happen. So from looking at it with the water and then also the map, it's got a new added addition, the undersea. Like the pages, it's like underwater, okay? So I feel like the water realm and all that, is it Nicaisia? And then her mum, the queen, like they already mentioned something about her. I feel like that's gonna be a bigger part. Also, the Smith guy who Carden just let into the kingdom, he didn't want to give his oath. He said, I can make you something to show you that I'm loyal to you now. And I feel like that's going to be something brought up later on, obviously. But then also I don't know if I fully trust that guy. And another person that I like don't know if I fully trust, I either am 100% trusting him, like he's gonna be so trustworthy, or he's gonna bamboozle us all, and that is the ghost. I don't know if that's the path that it's going in, that we're either gonna absolutely trust him or he's gonna betray everyone. So I can't tell right now, but I'm getting, like, the vibes are weird. I don't know if it was the girl, oh yeah, the lady, the hag who came in with her daughter at the very start when people were going up to see King Carden. She was trying to trick him into marriage. I feel like a marriage has also been brought up again with the Kaiser. I'm thinking, what if there is like a marriage arrangement in this book, but what if it is Jude and Carden? Like, can that happen? What if Jude like commands him to marry her? I don't know, just to keep that crown there for Oak when he comes in. Is Oak ever gonna really be king? That's what I'm also thinking, like, end series goal. Are we wanting Oak to be the king, or is Carden just gonna become a better king, or is Jude and Carden just gonna rule Elfhame together? Yeah, that's just my kind of thoughts for the start of this book so far. I've been giggling and laughing at the fact that Carden said kiss me again, and then also she just said my king about Carden. She said my land and my king. Guys, this book is so good. This book is so good. I just need them to be together, but I'm loving their tension so far. I'm loving their tension, I'm loving their energy, and I'm loving just like the build up of it. It's the next day. I'm like halfway in. I feel like I'm halfway now. Like, look at that. I read a little bit more last night. Guys, last night she has not really seen him since, so it's kind of like, what's gonna happen? I want them to be there. I want to see what happens when they get together again, or like how they're gonna interact, what's he gonna say to her, how she's gonna act around him, because she's even said to herself now she's low-key avoiding him. Also, she keeps on bringing up the someone you trust, what was it, let me see, someone you trust has already betrayed you. She keeps on, like, that keeps on getting said in her mind. I think it goes with what I said before. I think when I said about Ghost, I said I either really trust him or I don't trust him at all. Like, what if it's him? What if he's the one who betrayed her? Okay, so the wedding's coming up very, very soon, okay? It's right around the corner. And I know shit is gonna go down. Something always goes down at an event here in Elfhame. I don't want them to get married, but like, if that is Taryn's fate, then so be it. Like, to marry this fool? That baboon? That clown? I don't want it for her. But she's still off. I still don't like her. I'm actually gonna freak out if they only kiss once in every single book, because that's what it's looking like so far. That is exactly the direction where it is going. But surely just one more. Just one more. I'll just be happy if there's just one more. There was the whole miscommunication thing that just happened, which I hate. Oh my god. Carden went up to her and he was like, oh, about last night. And she was like, I did it for the same reason as you, to get it out of my system. And he was like, well, did you get it out of your system? And she said yes, and then she lied. Like, she said yes, I lied. Nah! And oh my god. And then Carden just kind of took that. He didn't say much because obviously he can't lie, and he's not gonna just show his hands like that. I know that something at this wedding is gonna go wrong. This is gonna go so badly. Something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna get kidnapped. Someone's gonna... who knows? I called it. I called it. Am I not a genius? I just had to come back from outside because I was reading and the ghost betrayed her. He was not on her side and I knew it. I was saying that from the start. He was my first suspect. I was like, I either trust you so much or I don't trust you at all. Something's off with you. You're like overcompensating for something, or you're too reserved, or you're too not there half the time. And I'm looking directly at you, Ghost. I don't trust you. And it actually proved out to be true. It proved out that I was right not to trust him. I feel so accomplished in life. Got that much left. I'm on page 235. I'm waiting for Carden to come and save her, but I don't know if that's where this is gonna go, because honestly, what if he's just getting drunk right now? Like, what if he what if he doesn't care? Whoa, you know what's crazy? I went back to look at this because they just described where it is. They said it's in the rocks at Innswell. But when I first looked at this, I was like, oh yeah, just like the undersea. But no, that's her cell, right? And that's the guard, and that's a little dead boy. Sorry. That's her cell that she's in currently. Okay, so, okay. So he just asked her to marry him. I'm kind of sad. This is what I wanted. This is what I said. It's in different ways, but I did say marriage will solve all their problems. Marriage will literally solve all their problems. But I'm sad because I feel like there's a miscommunication here, okay? Because he genuinely likes her. Like, he really does like her. He missed her while she was in the sea, and then he also thinks about her all the time. Like, we know this, he's been obsessed. Like, he trusted Jude so much that he would just say yes to whatever she says. And even though it was Taryn faking, pretending to be Jude, and now he's saying like, marry me, because I think he genuinely likes her, but I feel like he also sees that she wants power, so he's like, oh, it's a win-win kind of thing. Oh no, but she does like him, like she does genuinely love him. Okay, so I just finished The Wicked King. I like how it ended with the same aspects as the first one ended. I love how they did that, so they ended kind of the same way. Like, they both ended with betrayal, and I really love that, but this time it was Carden who kind of betrayed her. But I do understand she did kill his brother, but I don't know what plan he had, because he'd been talking so much about how like he missed her while she was in the undersea, yet he exiled her away from Fairy. Like, that didn't make sense to me. I was like, okay, what's your plan? Like, what's your plan with this? Now she is the queen of nothing because she's just a queen not in Fairy. I'm so confused. Like, was this part of his plan? I like this more than the first one. I like the vibes of this one. I felt like it was more fast paced and like a lot was happening. I did like how they finally got together, but there was that miscommunication there. But I think they kind of, I don't know if they ever really talked about that now. There was like the cute moment after they got married, but like at the same time, like what is ever going on? There was more of the romance in here than the first one, but I also felt like the whole time, like even in the first one and this one, their vibes are still very much there. Like the tension and the vibes are still there. Okay, there's a new Isle, the Isle of Ash in Seer, and I'm excited to see that if it's gonna be on the Nothing Here. I'm giving this one a 5 stars. But I don't know, maybe it didn't give me the 5-star feeling. I don't know if I can rate it straight after reading it. Like, I just finished it not even like 2 minutes ago, I swear. If I were to rate it right now, I'd give it a 4.5 stars. There was something that didn't give me quite the 5-star feeling, even though like I loved it so much. But this is my favorite so far in the series. And now I'm excited for the Queen of Nothing. Whoa, wait, there's so much going on. Doesn't that look so cool? Like, look, it's right there. Okay, so I'm 42 pages in. Guys, when I read this, I was cackling, okay? She came back from fighting that lady, that gremlin lady, I don't know what she was. She came back from fighting that troll. Taryn was in her house. Taryn was there, and Taryn said that she killed Locke. And when I tell you, I cackled, man. I was like, oh my god, good riddance. Good riddance. What is happening? Like, I really didn't know what she was gonna say. I was like, okay, why are you here? What's your purpose? And what are you gonna say? And she said, I killed Locke. Dude! And now she's telling Jude that she wants her to go to the fairy realm, to Elfame, and pretend to be her. So I think, like, Jude's going to do that, obviously. I think just because she wants to go back to fairy. And also, I wonder how it's gonna be. And if everyone's gonna think it is her, or if Carden's gonna know. Like, I wanna know what's gonna go down there. Where my phone is, so I've read that much. I'm on page 118. I was getting a little bored. I was getting a lot bored, actually. It was getting boring being here with Maddock and Oriana, with her pretending to be Taryn. I was getting a little bit tired and bored, but Carden just showed up, so now I'm happy. Now it's not boring, now I'm entertained. Carden and the Roach and who knows who else. Maybe the Bomb as well, I don't know. I've been missing Carden so much. We got a snippet of him when she went in and she was pretending to be Taryn and he was there. We got that tiny little snippet, and now he's here, and I just need to, let me just read it. He's for real trying to kill his own daughter right now. Maddock is insane. What is going on? Like, this is psycho behavior. Okay, who's gonna save her? Who's gonna show up? Who's it gonna be? Oh, grandmamog, grandma. Sorry. So it was giving grandma when I said grandmamog. I'm gonna call her granny. Oh, slay! I'm so sorry for the punk rock slay. That was not meant to happen. No, because yeah, I felt like I put this one off for a couple of days. I really did read a whole other book between this and The Wicked King. I was not ready, okay? And then it was kind of a slow start if I'm being completely honest. But now it's definitely picking up with grandma here. Oh my god, this is so freaking intense, bro. The bomb was just there with her arrow pointed at her, and I just realized, I was like, oh my god, it looks like Jude is the assassin. It literally looks like Jude is the one who's going to kill Carden, but no. And now she's what, fallen? Wait, what the hell? He doesn't actually think that. Ain't no way he said you're a liar. Sometimes when these conversations happen with multiple people and like people being rude to her, I don't know if Carden's on the rude side or on her side, because the betrayal happens either way and all the time, and I just don't know. He said do not touch her, she's my wife. Oh my god, okay, I'm on book 2. I'm gonna read the rest tomorrow. I'm halfway through The Queen of Nothing. By you, I am forever undone. Stop. 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 That was so freaking cute. What is going on? Stop. I am unwell. I thought the villain in the first book was kind of Carden, kind of Dane, and Balakin towards the end. Kind of Balakin, okay? The villain in the second book was the Queen of the Sea, the Undersea, and Balakin. The villain in this book is Maddock, her stepdaddy. I don't understand how we got to this conclusion. I don't understand how we got from him being her father, him looking after her, him training her, to him being the enemy, him wanting to kill her, him wanting to take over. I understand in the first book that was his plans, but then I feel like somewhere along the way he got the wrong idea and he got confused and there was a miscommunication, because he thought, I feel like he thought the reason that Jude wanted the throne was for something else and not to protect Oak, not to protect the crown itself. She didn't want Elfame to be ruled by someone who wants war, who's just going to be wanting war, and that's their only solution is to fight. Like, this could all be one happy family if he just realized the reason why she did what she did. With the Queen complicit and their ally, kind of, and with Balakin dead, they could be ruling happily. But Maddock has bigger fish to fry, apparently. Ah, like bro, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. He was on their side for the Wicked King. How did this all go wrong? Because he was literally fine with Jude and Carden being in power until he realized that Carden was under Jude's power. And that is when apparently that was just too much for him to handle, that Jude did all of this scheming despite him. When no, she didn't do that despite him. She did that because Balakin and she didn't want Elfame to be a place of war. Sorry, this is just frustrating me. So Grimson falls into a withering heat. Is he dead? Are you dead? What is going on? Dude, Carden is for real a little snake right now. Bring him back. I'm not sad because I do not believe it. Like, Carden is supposedly a snake, and I've got that much left. He's coming back. I'm fully aware that he's not gone. I'm quite okay knowing that he's coming back. Okay, so the full prophecy is, he will be the destruction of the crown and the ruination of the throne. Only out of his spilled blood can a great ruler rise. So, the ruination of the throne, check. The destruction of the crown, check. He needs to spill blood, and then he can come back and be the great ruler. He needs to what? How does this happen? Is there a certain sword that he needs to be stabbed with? In front of everyone, he had major beef with mortals. He had major beef, but what, he was secretly saving them? Let's get this a moving, I'm falling asleep. Can someone just shoot Maddock already? Can he please drop dead? I'm sick of this. I'm tired of it. Bruh, why is he still alive? Hallelujah! Oh my god, slay! I read Balakan say, "You've already won, look," and then I skipped the paragraph, and at the bottom it said, Cardan steps out, naked, covered in blood, and alive. I love Jude, okay, but how did she not put this together? We been new since the other guy said the full prophecy. We been new. You kill him, he rise. Snow lands on top. Sorry. Guys, that was so cute. She runs into his arms. That's so cute. He's naked. Okay, so I finished The Queen of Nothing last night. I'm gonna say it was my least favorite one in the trilogy, but there was many moments that I did like. Like at the very start, I was like, oh, okay, I wish we got to, like, there's so many things that I wish we got to see a bit more of, but then at the same time, I know that the stolen heir is going to be Oak's story, because I was going to say I wanted to see more of Oak because I knew that he did not want to be the High King. I felt like we barely got any time with Cardan and Jude, but I know that this is not about that. This is not about their like love story. Like, it's kind of the subplot, the romance. But at the start, she got kidnapped, and then a little bit there, I was a little bored. I was like waiting for it to hurry up. And even though like I read the rest of this like pretty quickly, I read the rest in 2 days. And even then I was like a little bit bored when she was kidnapped by Maddox. And then I was also a little bit waiting for things to happen after Cardan got turned into the snake. I'm happy for the conversations that Cardan and Jude had. It was very much needed. I'm also happy for Maddox's ending, but like I was saying, okay, this is what I was saying the other day, I was so confused. I felt like Maddox's storyline was so back and forwards. I don't know, he wasn't the enemy at the start. Like, he wasn't the enemy in The Cruel Prince, and then in The Wicked King we had kind of a truce with him, like we were chill with him. He was still a bit weird because at the end of this he was trying to be king, and then at the end of The Wicked King he got confused, he got the wrong idea, and there was like a miscommunication between him and Jude. Or like he saw her in a different light, thinking that she's really trying to take over the throne and all that. And then in this one, he was the main villain, like he is the villain. I did like how the whole prophecy thing was mentioned at the start of The Queen of Nothing. I'm happy with how it ended, and I really liked how they were all in the human world. Overall, my thoughts are, I loved The Cruel Prince. I feel like this was such a good setup, and the book 1 and book 2 was very much distinguished. Like, I could tell the start was the opening, it was setting up everything, it was like laying out the land, and then the second part, it was like straight into the action, things were happening. Like, this is everything after the coronation, and it was just like kicking off, and I was like, oh damn, like that's setting the tone for the rest of the series. So that's why I'm rating this one. I forgot what I said, but I'm giving this one like a 4.5 stars. I think maybe the start might have been like a little bit slow, but still I loved it. For The Wicked King, I love this one thoroughly. I love this one the whole time. I love the tension, how the first one left off with the betrayal. I just liked how we got to see everything from then, and then their character, their dynamics, their interactions, the power, and then the little adventures, and then also the new characters, and then the side characters, little storylines. Like, it was slay to see, and I loved it. I liked how this one left off with the betrayal, and then also in this we had a little bit more of like that romance because it was a different dynamic for them compared to the first book. So that's why I'm giving this one the high rating. So I'm gonna give this one the 5 stars, I reckon. This one is my favorite from the trilogy. And then this one, I don't know, parts of it didn't feel necessary, and I feel like it could have been a bit more quicker. I did like it, and I did like the middle bit of it, and then also for the book 2 it made sense as well. Like a bit before the book 1, like when everything was happening, I liked it. And I also liked the miscommunication for Cardan's side of things. Like, we kind of knew, or like we didn't know how he felt, but we kind of had an idea because of the way he speaks and because of the way he says things. So the fact that this one also left off with the betrayal, and then this one picked right up, we were kind of like, oh my god, like what's gonna happen? How's this gonna set the tone for the last book? Then yeah, the ending, I was not confused, but there was a lot of things that I was like, okay, what's happening? But I still did really like it. I'm gonna give this one, I'm gonna say 3.5 stars, which is still really good. 3 stars is not bad, but also I was giggling and kicking my feet throughout this one, and I did find the romance in this when they were together was so much better, and it was so much, it felt like the wait was needed. I like the slow burn because it makes it feel like even more meaningful. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That was me reading the Cruel Prince series. Let me know what other series you want me to read. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and if you stayed this long, thank you again. Hey, if you stayed this long, comment hi. Anyway, bye.